Bible stories for growing kids. Old Testament, Abram, who later is known as Abraham, from Genesis and Hebrews. Abram heard a voice. It came as a whisper, but he could feel the power of it. It was God who spoke. Leave your country and your relatives and go to the land that I will show you. I will make you the father of a great nation. I will bless you with good things and make you famous. I will bless those who bless you, and use bad things to curse those who curse you. But all the families of the earth will be blessed through you. Abram went to his wife Sarai. We're leaving Haran and going wherever the Lord leads us. Abram's nephew Lot came with them. They all packed their belongings, took their animals and servants, and traveled south. They camped beside an oak tree near the city of Shechem, in the land of Canaan. There the Lord appeared to Abram. I am going to give this land to your children and their children. Children! Abram and Sarai had no children, so God's promise gave Abram hope. He built an altar for worshipping God and called it Bethel, the house of God. After a while, a famine came to Canaan. No crops would grow. Abram was so worried about providing food for his family that he moved to Egypt without asking God what to do. The Egyptian king, Pharaoh, wanted Sarai for himself. Afraid for his life, Abram told the king that Sarai was his sister. God was angry. When Pharaoh learned who Sarai was, he sent her back to Abram. Abram and Sarai left Egypt and took with them a maid named Hagar to help Sarai. When Abram and Sarai and Lot and all their servants reached Canaan, they had so many animals there was not enough water or grass to feed them all. Abram's servants began to fight with Lot's servants. Abram and Lot decided they must separate. Though Abram was older and deserved first choice, he asked Lot where he wanted to go. Lot chose the best piece of land. Abram stayed in Canaan. After Lot went away, the Lord spoke to Abram again. I am giving all this land to you and your children forever. I will give you so many people in your family that no one will be able to count them all. Years passed. Abram and Sarai grew old. Sarai gave up hope in God's promise of children. She told Abram to sleep with her servant Hagar and have a son. Abram did what Sarai asked, and Hagar gave birth to Ishmael. When Abram was 99 years old and Sarai was almost 90, God changed Abram's name to Abraham. God also changed Sarai's name to Sarah. Then God visited them with two angels and told Abraham that Sarah would have a son within a year. Abraham believed, but Sarah laughed silently. So God told them their son's name would be Isaac, which means laughter. And so it was, for they laughed with joy when their son was born. One day Sarah saw Ishmael making fun of little Isaac, and Sarah feared for her son. She went to Abraham and told him to send Ishmael and Hagar away. The Lord told Abraham to listen to Sarah. Isaac was the child God had promised Abraham, and through Isaac blessings would come to the world. Isaac grew up to be a fine boy. Abraham and Sarah loved him very much. God tested Abraham's faith by telling him to take Isaac to the top of a mountain and give him as an offering to God. So Abraham got up early in the morning, chopped wood, made bundles of food and coals, saddled his donkey, and set out for Mount Moriah with Isaac. As they walked up the mountain, Isaac said, "We have wood and fire, Father, but where is the lamb for the offering?" "God will provide a lamb, son." Abraham believed God would keep his promise of many children through Isaac. If he had to give up his son as an offering, Abraham trusted God to bring Isaac back to life. When they reached the top of the mountain, Abraham placed the wood on a flat rock and put Isaac on the altar. As Abraham took out his knife, God told him, "You can lay down the knife, Abraham, for now I know that you truly trust me, because you were willing to give your son as an offering to me. I will bless you, and all the nations of the world will be blessed because you obeyed me." Jesus, the Messiah, Savior and Lord of the world, came from Abraham's family many years later. Abraham is called the father of everyone who has faith in God. This was based on these scriptures: Genesis chapters 12 and 13, 15 to 18, and also chapters 21 to 22, and Hebrews chapter 11, verses 17 to 19. God bless you.